Hai o yat no como, o yefeka como, noro no como, wai wai como amiamro. Teifen oha, bam ferochi fen chiquito, onwarakashe wase au yaso. Ontafota wekatemiasu Christmas fokono. Onwaratko wasu okwe wai wai mtafotare hoko cham kenhi chikwasu. Eroke English yaromak kum tafawasu. The first thing I want to say to you is actually a question. Two questions specifically. Was Jesus really born on December 25th? And the second question, if not, should we as Christians be celebrating Christmas on December 25th? Now, there are people asking those questions here in America, and these are good questions, fair questions to ask, and I'm going to answer them very quickly and directly, and I think my father would answer them the same way. My answer to the first question is, I don't know. I don't know exactly when Jesus was born. And I don't know if anyone knows exactly when Jesus was born. It's a hard question to find the answer to. But the answer to my second question is, yes, absolutely, we Christians should celebrate Jesus' birth. We absolutely should. Now, please notice my exact answer here. I did not say absolutely we should celebrate Christmas. I said absolutely we should celebrate Jesus' birth. And I would add that it does not matter when we celebrate Jesus' birth. If you prefer to celebrate Jesus' birth in spring, fine, celebrate it then. Or if you prefer to celebrate Jesus' birth in summer, fine again, celebrate it then. Or if you prefer the fall, fine, celebrate it then. But celebrate it sometime. Why? Because Jesus was actually born. And this is something we should celebrate somehow, sometime every year. In addition to the objection of when Jesus was born, some people have a problem with the last part of the word Christmas. Mass. Mass is a Catholic service. And some people don't think that Baptists and other non-Catholics should be celebrating Mass. Okay, so change the name. Call it Jesus' birth. Don't call it Christmas if you have a problem with that. Because again, Jesus was born. I can't tell you exactly when, but I can tell you with utter certainty that Jesus was born. And in my opinion, we should definitely be celebrating this important event, which I believe to be the most important event in all of world history. The Wai Wai people have developed some excellent traditions surrounding the birth of Jesus. And my advice to you is, don't stop. Change some things if you want to. Change the name of the celebration if you want to. Call it Jesus' birth instead of Christmas if you want to. And if there is a better season of the year for you to celebrate, okay, then change to that season. But I myself will continue to celebrate Jesus' birth in December, and I don't see anything wrong with that. Why? Because it's an excellent established Christian tradition, and I think it's as good a season as any other. I hope this message is helpful to all of you. I love all of you, my Wai Wai brothers and sisters, and I hope to visit you again soon. Please pray for me that I will be able to. In closing, I want to show you this stack of books over here, and I will be talking about these more in the future. What I have here is the original songbook that my mother composed for the Wai Wai people way back in, I don't know, the 1960s maybe, a long time ago. And it has many good songs. It even has some Christmas songs, or if you prefer, songs about Jesus' birth. And I'll be singing some of those for you in upcoming videos. There's another songbook, the red one, and it's just called Ganwa Noru Chuchurim, the red book, and it's got many good songs too, and I'll be singing some and talking about that in future videos. There is one other songbook that I know of, Tahotachiru Gan Foko. I don't know as many of these songs, but that's okay. I'm glad that the Wai Wai people are writing new songs. I think that's a wonderful thing that should absolutely continue, and we'll talk more about that. Then there's the most important book of all, Gan Karitan, the Bible that my parents translated into your language, and I'll be reading some passages out of this to celebrate Jesus' birth over the coming weeks. And the last book I want to mention is the history book of the Wai Wai people, written by Homer Dowdy, Christ's Witch Doctor. It's a very important book. A good friend of mine, Bernicia Chekima Rock, is doing a translation of this book into the Wai Wai language. I think she is about half done. It's a huge project for her, and she is doing that. She has a burden for teaching the Wai Wai people about their history, and so she's doing that. And with that, I'm going to close the video and talk to you again another day. So I will say the traditional Wai Wai farewell, which is Amnihara.